a creature so prolific it once threatened entire continents. Australia declared war on them. Farmers cursed their names. Ecologists called them a living disaster. Yet today, these same animals are revolutionizing sustainable agriculture. Rabbits, nature's most notorious breeders, turned into farming's most brilliant success story. In massive facilities worldwide, millions of rabbits are raised not as pests, but as premium livestock. Walk through these industrial farms, and you'll see climate-controlled housing, automated feeding systems, and veterinary stations rivaling human hospitals. How did humanity turn an ecological nightmare into a protein goldmine? The answer lies in numbers that will blow your mind, and a revolution that started in a laboratory. The science of multiplication. One female rabbit can produce up to 50 offspring per year. One mother, 50 babies. Annually. In just 2 years, a single pair could theoretically generate thousands of descendants. In commercial farming, this explosive fertility is engineered to perfection. Modern facilities operate 2 parallel systems. Traditional sections pair carefully selected bucks with does in controlled environments. Temperature stays at 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Lighting cycles mimic natural seasons. Even time of day matters. Morning matings yield better results. But the high-tech wings? Pure biotechnology. Artificial insemination has transformed breeding into precision science. Technicians work with microscopes and genetic databases, selecting elite specimens. Premium genetic material is collected from champion males, those with proven meat quality, growth speed, and disease resistance. Each sample is tested for sperm quality and genetic markers. The best are preserved in liquid nitrogen at 196 degrees Celsius. Some bloodlines are worth thousands per dose. When breeding time arrives, does receive genetics through procedures taking mere minutes. Success rates? Over 80%. Disease transmission? Nearly eliminated. Genetic diversity? Fully controlled. This produces superior rabbits, healthier, faster growing, better feed conversion. A single facility manages 50,000 rabbits simultaneously, producing hundreds of thousands yearly. But keeping them all thriving? That's the real challenge. The growth factory. At 8 weeks, a young rabbit weighs 800 grams. 12 weeks later, it's tripled in size, approaching 2.5 kilograms of solid muscle. This transformation is pure nutritional science refined over decades. Modern farms use spacious colony housing where rabbits hop freely, socialize, and express natural behaviors. The diet? Pellets with precise ratios. 16 to 18% protein, 14 to 16% fiber, plus vitamins and minerals. Fresh alfalfa hay keeps digestion smooth. Seasonal vegetables add variety. Carrots appear, though limited due to high sugar. Automated nipple systems provide filtered, temperature-controlled water on demand. No contamination, no waste. But here's what separates amateurs from industrial success. Monitoring technology that would impress Silicon Valley. Floor sensors track individual weight changes. Overhead cameras watch for behavioral anomalies. A rabbit that stops eating triggers immediate alerts. AI algorithms analyze thousands of data points daily, flagging health issues before they're visible. Some farms use thermal imaging to detect fever early. Feed consumption tracked to the gram. Growth curves compared against genetic potential. Underperformers isolated and examined. Result? By 16 to 18 weeks, each rabbit reaches 2.2 to 2.5 kilograms of lean muscle. Growth rates consistent. Mortality below 2%. Feed conversion hits 3 to 1. Far better than cattle or pigs. When these perfectly raised rabbits reach market weight, they enter a processing system so efficient and humane it's the international gold standard. From farm to table. This is where documentaries cut away. We won't. Modern processing begins with humane stunning using controlled electrical current or approved gas systems. Instant, painless, compliant with EU and international standards. No fear, no stress. Then comes the processing line. Automated fur removal. Pelts become textile byproducts. Thorough internal inspections, examining every organ for disease signs. Here's what consumers don't know. Rabbit organs, especially kidneys and liver, are prized delicacies in European and Asian cuisines. These are separated, graded, and packaged for premium gourmet markets, commanding higher prices than the meat itself. Every cut is digitally traced. Batch numbers link packages to breeding groups, feeding schedules, veterinary records, even individual growth data. Quality issues? Traced within minutes. Meat is rapidly chilled to 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, vacuum sealed to prevent oxidation and bacterial growth, then moved to precision temperature storage with 24/7 monitoring. Final product? Lean, pale pink meat with barely 3% fat versus beef at 15 to 20%, packed with 21 to 23% protein, rich in B vitamins, iron, selenium, and phosphorus. But exceptional quality alone doesn't explain rabbit farming's global explosion. To understand that, we need to talk about kitchens worldwide. The culinary revolution rabbit meat is having its moment globally. European bistros braising in red wine with pearl onions until it falls off the bone. Asian night markets stir-fry it with ginger and chilies. American farm-to-table restaurants feature it on tasting menus, often commanding premium prices. What's driving this renaissance? Nutrition. More protein per serving than beef, chicken, or pork. Less cholesterol than any mainstream meat, even chicken breast. Loaded with omega-3s rivaling fish, plus iron, zinc, and B. Vitamins. Sustainability. Rabbits need 70% less water than cattle, minimal land space, and produce fewer greenhouse gases. Their manure sells at premium prices as organic fertilizer. Versatility. Mild flavor absorbs marinades beautifully, stays tender, grilled quickly, or slow cooked for hours. Pairs with bold spices or delicate herbs. But rabbit farming represents something bigger than food. It's a case study in human adaptability. The species, symbolizing ecological destruction, became a beacon of sustainable farming. Primitive backyard practice evolved into sophisticated, high-tech industry, balancing productivity with ethics. It proves we can turn problems into solutions, pests into resources, challenges into opportunities. The bigger picture. What have we learned? Nature's fastest breeder became humanity's smartest agricultural innovation. Technology and ethics not only coexist, but enhance each other. Sustainability isn't a buzzword. It's profitable reality. Rabbit farming is now a multi-billion-dollar global industry. China to Spain, Egypt to Brazil, all scaling up. Small farms adopt industrial techniques. Urban consumers rediscover what rural communities always knew. This isn't just about rabbits. It's about reimagining how we feed a growing planet, using science to work with nature, turning yesterday's problems into tomorrow's solutions. The rabbit revolution is just beginning. The next chapter, involving genetic optimization and cellular agriculture, might fundamentally change how we think about food forever. Want more hidden worlds of modern agriculture? Like, comment, and subscribe for documentaries revealing the innovation behind every meal. The future of food is being written now, and it's more fascinating than you imagined.